Morning. As you can see, loads going on here. We're picking right back up where we left off. I told you guys today is the day. Told you in the last vlog when we finished that today is the day that our pillars are going up, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for such a long time. I also had to really not push 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, but it took a lot of convincing for him to let me get these. And I love them from the moment I saw them, and I could see the vision. And I hope that he sees the vision when it comes together. He's very sweet about it because he's like, no. And then he's like, all right, we'll see how it goes. And then he kind of lets me just run with these ideas. They are real, they are antique, so they weren't the cheapest as well, but I think it will be worth it in the end. What we're going to do to start with is we need to equalize a little bit the ground underneath it so that they're going to be sitting straight. They are sitting on the new path that we have created. However, that's kind of going up to the arena. So currently, if we just place them like this, they will be tilted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab, we have just on the ground here some extra of this pud fuss. It's what makes up all of our drives. We have some extra just laying here. So I'm just going to shovel it into a wheelbarrow and bring it there. And we can use that to kind of create a base. And then we're going to live with it. And then if we really love the placement, we will probably make maybe a little cement block for them to sit on. But I don't want to commit to that until I know for a certain I'm happy with where they're going. Look who's decided to join us. And what's with the salmon color today? I've got some ground here so we can hopefully use it to equalize the base. They're waiting for breakfast, I think. Well, they're going to have to wait a little longer because we have to do this first. I wonder if you're going to tell me you were right about this.
About what? Huh?
About putting these here. And the placement of everything and the pillars and all. You were sweet to, in the end, give in.
I never said no to the pillars.
Yes, you did.
No, only about the design.
What do you, that's the whole, yeah, okay, you said no to the design. Well, sorry, that's the pillar, that isn't it?
No,
or what?
The way the pillar looks.
Well, I'm excited to see what it will look like, and I'm excited to see you like it as well. And then they're very heavy, extremely heavy, so we have a machine here. Huh?
They won't fall.
Well, the whole goal is that they won't fall, no. But they're very heavy, yes, so once they're set, they're set. Is that heavy, 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘?
I don't think I have the right position. Oh, my finger's still broke.
Looks nice. I like the edge stone looking thing.
You also leave it like this, then it's a bench.
We're just now checking a little bit the measurements and what's going to work better to the eye. And also if we're narrowing down the entrance a little bit too far or not. But that
I at one point have to come through with 5 horses at once. You never know.
Oh god, there goes the arena. But then we will be able to tell a little bit what it looks like. We're just preparing the base on the other side that it's even. And then we'll be able to tell if we've kind of come in too far or not, and the spacings and how they look. It's all actually quite difficult to tell until you have the stones placed, because there's always a difference with these natural stones and old things because they're not 100% correct in their own measurements. So there's always a difference between the measurements you place on the ground and when you actually see the pillars and the columns in. Okay, Mr. High Screen Time. What are we thinking? The 2 bases are in.
It's nice because the hedge is red now.
Look through the phone. Look how good that looks. Let's take a more backed up look and view so we can take... honestly,
you can see it with the house in the back.
I know, because it's such a moody day, so it looks so nice, and we're getting just a little bit of autumn color coming through. I think the spacing and everything is perfect, the size as well, don't you think? Mm-hmm. I think it frames everything really nicely. It looks a little bit unbalanced because we're missing the hedge, of course, but that is being installed tomorrow, huh? Because it's arriving today. You ready for that? And here they are. The top finials. How exciting. Are you guys seeing the vision with the house and everything in the back? There's also a very large bowl going here. Oh, it's gonna look so good. We did, however, have a little incident with the packing. It snapped a small piece off, which is entire still, so I'm gonna have to glue this back on. But I think you won't be able to notice it once I've glued it, but I'm gonna take my time with this and do it right. So after this, I'll go get some glue. Here it is. Wowzers. Nice, that looks really good. Just have to fix that other little piece before we put it on, but all in all, it's looking really nice.
It's quite friendly actually. But it's almost like...
It's giving vampire, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, which is everything we want, which is the vibe around here. Okay, I am just... Oh, I got it on myself. That can't be good. I'm just going to delicately put some of this stuff on. I don't want to go too close to the edges because I'm a bit scared that it's going to leave a color. But of course I have to go somewhat close. But I'm just going to try to fix this. I called my dad. My dad told me what to get, what to do. So he also said I had to hurry because this stuff dries really quickly once you take it out. So I'm doing my best to go a bit quick. Wow. I think I did it, to be honest. There's a little piece on the back here that's broken, but that, to be honest, you won't be able to see. Let me just get rid of this. Let me show you. And you can't really see it, right? That looks pretty good. From this side, you can see there's a couple of little chips, but actually I think they will age, so that's fine. But that's pretty good. And this will be the front of it anyway. So I don't think you'll be able to see anything. Shall we put it on? Shall we see? And here... we go. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And here we have it. The vision comes to life. Let me go even a little bit more backed out. This is gonna freak when he sees this. He's been so happy about it. Look at this. Look at this. And I've been able to twist the side that has those two small chips, which honestly you will not notice because all of it is quite imperfect. It's all quite perfectly imperfect. But see, even from this side, it looks very nice. And here's a backed up view looking out. How good does that look? I cannot wait to get this hedge in now, fix up all of this landscape fabric. Wow, what a moment this is. One for the books. There's always a couple of those pieces that you see when you're out shopping or like you're making a mood board that you really think it's all going to bring it together. But then actually trying to find them and source them can be really, really challenging. And when I saw these from the beginning, I was like, okay, this is going to be it. These are going to be the ones that steal the show. And it took a little convincing, but I think Yes is going to be so happy with this. Okay, Yes, I just wanted to get you on record now because you've seen it all assembled and everything. What are your thoughts then?
Really beautiful, but I don't think I ever said it wasn't going to be beautiful.
You said you didn't like them.
Well, the pot itself.
Okay, but what do you think now?
I don't know.
Do you see the vision?
Looks nice with the hedge.
Does it look nice overall?
Yes.
What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10?
You?
Bloody hell, 10. I love them. So you just have to have a little faith in the process.
Yes.
But I'm impressed because you go out of your way a lot. Like sometimes when you don't see the vision, we just look at because Emporio is rolling over there. There he is. Bless him. It's so nice that he's in this field now because we get such a nice view of him. But it's nice because sometimes you don't see the vision, but you, in the end, with some convincing, you actually trust it, and it's really nice because we're able to still make it work, you know? So thank you, I appreciate that. And I'm not always right. There's certainly definitely times where I think something's gonna work, and then I see it, and then I think, maybe not.
Well, thank you.
But this one worked. This was a success. I'm just going through some things that I've received from different brands that I work with, different items. We have kind of this area in the barn that is dedicated to just drop off. So all the postmen and women that come to our house, they know where to go. They open the barn door and they leave everything there, and it's this ginormous pile that grows and grows and grows. Whether it's stuff coming in for the house, stuff coming in for the horses, brands that we work with sending stuff, and I thought I would do a fun little unboxing of what I've just received from 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘. I actually don't know exactly what it is. I was at a fair where they showed me some of the new collection and new season stuff coming through, and I expressed some things that I liked. So we might be seeing some stuff in there, and actually there might be something in here that hasn't launched yet, which is actually very exciting. But we will check. So 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 team, if I'm not allowed to show any of this, let me know. But what do we have in here? Okay, firstly, I see my favorite pair of boots from 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘. They've sent me the matching hind in black. This is the Airflow Champion from the Pro Boot collection. Here you can see a little bit what they look like. Now I have these in brown and I have them in black, but I was missing the hind pair in black, which now they have sent me. Because I told them, I said, I mean, of course, like we pick stuff that I shoot as well for content to show you guys and all that kind of stuff. But I told them, I said, you guys don't understand how much use I'm getting out of these. Like these are my everyday boots that I wash, wear, and they look brand new still. The brown ones are my favorite, but the black is very nice, especially for 𝒍𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒏. Imagine this on 𝒍𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒏. It's gonna look stunning. So very happy to have that. Oh, I remember this. When I was there, I told them also, I said, guys, I can never have enough bell boots. So they sent me bell boots. I like these ones with the sheepskin that they do. And I always get them in extra large because I like a bell boot that sits over the whole foot and the shoe. I never really understand people with really small bell boots that just cover the heels, but the whole shoe is exposed. So these ones will be, I think, for 𝒍𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒏 as well. What else do we have in here? Ooh, a halter. I actually needed a new halter. I don't know what size this is in though, because all of my horses wear cob except 𝒍𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒏. 𝒍𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒏 is a full when it comes to halters. Oh, this is nice. This is just like a nice one in brown with a little bit of a silver with the logo on it. Let me check the sizing. Full. Okay, so we have another 𝒍𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒏 moment. There we go. That looks really nice. Oh yeah, this one I actually really liked from them, and I asked if I could have another one because now I'm getting ready to shoot all of my autumn content. And it's, I don't know about you guys, but I do like bling brow band, and these ones have like an easy on and off system, so you don't have to disassemble your whole bridle just to put a brow band on. but I like this color for like autumn, for like all the autumn photos. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a browny orangey color. Let me tell you exactly what it's called. Malaga. That is the color. Very happy with that. We have more bell boots. They really got the message that I was looking for bell boots. Oh, hi Pen. Are you coming to look at what this is all about too? Maisie and Penny are both here. Then we have very much autumn vibes. A nice, simple, clean velvet brown, velvet chocolate brown saddle cloth. Are we seeing the vision? Are we seeing the vision here come to life? Are we seeing it? Are we seeing the autumn palettes? Okay, very happy with that. Then they sent me, oh, I saw this one. This is a very, when it comes to saddle cloths, I like a very rigid, oh sorry mate, I like a very rigid saddle cloth. I like one that like holds its shape. And this was just a very sleek, nice black one, but it's, do you see how it's not like bending in 5 different ways? It's just nicely rigid. That's gonna be a good everyday. And what is this? Oh my gosh, they sent me a jacket. And it's in navy. What 𝒋𝒐𝒏𝒆𝒚 is always, it's kind of like understated apparel in the sense that it's technical. So it's not, you're not gonna get all these extreme colors and designs, but it's like that everyday sleek athletic wear. Let me see if I can, hold on, D-mic. Let me see if I can put this on. I don't know if it's gonna work with the kind of jumper I have on. Let's see. And what size? I mean, you guys know me, I'm not like built like a wall. An M. This should be good. Usually I'm between M and L. Ooh, this is nice in between weather jacket, you know, like perfect for right now where it's not cold, but it's not warm. You definitely need a jacket outside. Oh, this is nice. Why do I already know Yes is gonna be stealing this? Yes, if you're watching, this is my jacket. Please do not use it when you're doing all your things with your horses, getting everything dirty. Oh, Maisie, I keep bumping into you, mate. Keep bumping into you, mate. I'm happy with this. This looks really, really nice. Okay, wait, pocket check. Oh yeah, nice deep pockets. Horse people always have stuff in their pockets, like you need deep pockets. I keep telling brands, I'm like, what's with these tiny pockets that you can't even fit your hand in? Okay, I'm happy with this. Thank you, 𝒋𝒐𝒏𝒆𝒚. For any of you guys interested in any of the stuff, just check out their website. You'll be able to find everything on there. And otherwise visit your local tack store because most tack stores stock 𝒋𝒐𝒏𝒆𝒚 as well. But very happy. This is gonna be me on a horse. See? I don't know if you've heard the news, but I am officially a horse breeder. This is a whole new journey I'm going down. And in order to kind of showcase this journey, I had to open a website, which is mhbreeding.com. And of course, when I have to create a website, I go on Squarespace. The reason for that is I don't have coding knowledge. I'm not the most tech savvy person, even though I work online, but Squarespace makes the user journey so friendly and easy that I was able to design the whole website myself. First off, you have hundreds of already made templates to choose from, which means that you can really find the design that best suits your business. After this, Squarespace basically guides you through every next step in order to create your dream website. One of the things that I love so much is that when I'm traveling, I can make quick editing changes, I can add pages. It's very, very simple and straightforward. I couldn't recommend Squarespace more to any entrepreneur or anybody that's looking to design and create and stay in charge of their own website. If this sounds interesting to you, then do use my link, which is www.squarespace.com/Harnacke, and in doing so, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for being such a loyal sponsor over the years. It truly is a testament to just how great this platform is. Well, as you can see, the remainder of the plants to finish up our hedging has arrived. It is back in the barn, and we're going to be tackling that and finishing it today. So we're actually going to be getting a pretty good glimpse and view at what the arena is going to look like with this initial landscaping done. which I'm very, very excited about. You guys know me, I don't like to have things in between, things looking like a mess. I like things to be tidy, and we're getting there, slowly. We're also gonna, Yes is gonna come out in a second. He's gonna give me a hand, obviously placing the remainder of these, digging the last holes. And then I wanna have a little bit of a chat with him as well and discuss how we're going to manage the tree order, because we have these large trees that we are going to be placing around the arena. I showed you guys when I went to the nursery picking them out. They're about 7 meters tall, which means they're quite large. They have to come in with that very big excavator that we used to place the pots. The holes are gonna have to be dug with an excavator as well because the root balls are quite large. So we're gonna have to talk placement because we have to place the order soon. Otherwise it's going to get too wet to bring the machines onto the ground in order to carry out the installation of the trees. So I wanna talk to Yes about that. And I had promised you guys also to show you what the floor in the tack room looks like, because it's finished. There is still kind of like a final protective coating that's gonna go on top that will alter the color slightly. But I wanna bring you guys around to the quickly to the tack room and show you what it looks like, because I think it's come out really, really nicely. Also, when I was telling you guys our package drop-off area, this is the mess I was talking about. They literally opened that door and drop everything off here. Now, this is the base of our divider for the tack ups, because it's gonna be one horse here, so Yes and I can get ready next to each other. And this is the divider, the base concrete for the divider. Obviously it's gonna be built up, it's gonna be a little bit wider and a little bit longer. And I think you guys saw that large piece of wood there, that's the top of it. The wood is gonna have to be matched to the same stain as the stables. Oh, and, sorry, little update here in the barn, the drinkers have been installed. How nice are these? So we've ended up going with these let's just take a moment. We've gone for these Ruin Rube windows. You guys saw us pick these out of the showroom. They already had these in stock. So we've been able to place these already in, and they look amazing. They work amazing. We're super, super happy with it. They're very large. And the horses are gonna get a clear view out. Don't mind this is an old antenna. But the horses are going to get a really, really nice view out onto the garden. What I love about these windows is that they actually frame the garden so beautifully. So every horse has like a slightly different view out of the window. So that's what this horse is seeing. And then if I go down here, you'll see again, there's a little bit of a different view out. So we're very, very happy with the windows themselves. And my dad's carried out the installation of the waters. So I was adamant about the fact that I didn't want to have any of the piping exposed. I just don't like the way that looks. So we've been able to put everything into the wall before the rendering was done. We got these drinkers also through Ruin Rube. They were already in stock. They weren't like a custom order. My dad said that he wants to finalize here the rendering around the wall so it's all nice and neat. But we got the drinker itself. This is obviously what they press for the water to come out, and every single drinker has a water guard around it, because if there's one thing we've learned is that horses are brutal with everything. So we have this guard, you can see it a little bit better from underneath. And we asked Nick as well before installing, and that's been the great thing about working with Ruin Rube, is we asked Nick, we said, listen, what height do you put like a water in a stable? Because there has to be some kind of like average measurement that is used. And he's like, yes, we always put them at 90 centimeters. So that's how high we put them. I always don't like when at stables horses are drinking really high up. That's very unnatural for them. Yes, has some horses that are not very tall as well. So we thought 90 was actually perfect, and we were very grateful for the guidance with them as well. That's the nice thing about working with them. It's not that you're just getting these beautiful, luxurious quality stables. Hoi! It's not that you're getting these luxurious luxury stables, you're getting the guidance, and you're kind of getting your hand held throughout the project from people that do this day in and day out for years and years and years. So you kind of get to troubleshoot all these things, because even though it might seem very simple to say, okay, yeah, but Matt, you can just move it. Well, you can't, because all the piping's in the wall. It gets, oh my God. Oh my God, scared me. Oh, this battery haunts us. Anyway, as I was saying, it's not just that you can think, okay, I'm going to move it. It's not that easy. Do you want to come? I'm going to show them the floor in the tack ups.
Taking the dogs
Okay, I'll show them.
in the tack ups.
Sorry, in the tack room. I keep saying that. I don't know why. Okay, enough faffing. Let me show you the floor. So we went with a kind of limestone paver floor. This is one that I had seen at the same store where we had bought our old fireplace. I don't know if you guys remember, at the old house. And it's also where I bought the front pillars that have gone by the outdoor entrance. So it's a store that, it's amazing. I find a lot of little treasures there. But here is the floor. Ta-da! So it's obviously a natural limestone, which means you get lots of different color variations. And we've gone for a very light color in between. It's kind of like a white cream. And I'm really, really happy with how it's come out. We've done 2 different sizes. We went 50 centimeters, 40 centimeters wide, 50 centimeters, 40 centimeters wide. There's going to be a rug here in the middle. You guys saw the renderings that we did from Andrea at Equine Residences. She's helping us with obviously all of the interiors for the barn. But the floor is in. Now there's going to be this protective coating that goes on top, which blocks anything from being able to go into the pores. It kind of creates this like film and layer on top, so it's very easy to clean. But it looks so beautiful. I'm really, really, really happy with it. This is going to tie in really well with the wood. The oak wood that's going in here for all the cabinetry. I think it's going to look really special. Let me try and give you guys a bit of a backed up view. It's not that easy for you guys to see the color, I understand, because it's quite dark still, but you'll see that now the roof is finished. It's been closed off. This is where all the lighting is going to be for the downlights. That's been placed. So steady progress is happening, and we've also had this mounted, which is where the radiator is going to be sitting. I wanted to put it somewhere where it wasn't going to be ugly and visible all the time, and actually the door will remain closed here, so it doesn't really matter that it's close to the door. And the reason why the door is always closed is that I hate having dust on saddles, bridles, all this kind of stuff. The tack room needs to be something that stays clean and that has all your clean stuff and gear. And I think we're gonna try and fashion something on this wall in terms of storage later on. First, I said first we just kind of have to live with it and see how it goes. But I think it will be necessary for us to do some sort of storage situation here for all of the stuff you're kind of using in and out that's not clean, but it's not super dirty, you're still using it. But I would like to avoid bringing very, very dirty stuff into the tack room. I would like to try and keep that space clean, especially because it's gonna have a little small kitchen kind of area to it. It's also gonna be a place for the people that work for us to take a small break in there, and I don't want them to live amongst filth. I want it to be nice, and I want it to be a place that you can take a seat and have a cup of coffee without smelling things you shouldn't be smelling. She's here. Coming in. that actually ended up coming out much better than I anticipated. It's really something that is shaping up bit by bit. It's kind of like going step by step. And the more I see the space come to life, the more I start to have doubts on certain things, which is, I guess, why it's good that we did it all ourselves, because we were really able to spend a lot of time in there. Nearly killed us, but that's besides the point. I'm starting to have some doubt on the formality of the trees on the outside, because I really want to embrace the typical landscape that is found on these estates, which is like parkland-like, and these parkland type. I found a photo on Pinterest already a while ago that I was like, okay, this is exactly, I'm gonna insert it in here, but I was like, this is exactly what I'm thinking about in terms of the land here, not on our private gardens, but on the kind of, let's say, agricultural land. I wanted to really mimic a park. And the reason that I want to do that is all of the landscape you see at our property here has been man planted, and it's been man planted because of the estate status of the place here. There needs to be a certain amount of forest that needs to be placed in order to have the estate status, certain types of trees, also certain significant monumental trees. So because of all these reasons, I really want to lean into that further. That's the heritage of the place here. And I think embracing that and adding to that will make everything feel really cohesive. Of course, the structure out there is quite formal to begin with because it's a rectangle, but maybe actually we will be able to soften that and integrate that a little bit more naturally by providing some of this parkland-like planting around here. So I'm thinking, I was talking to Yes about it as well, and I'm thinking I'm going to be placing those large trees, because I've actually been emailing with a company and reserving them. I'm gonna just place them on hold for a second. We're gonna spend a little bit more time with the arena like this, a little bit more open. There is some big trees we want to shop for in the lawn to get this kind of look that we're going for this parkland-like look. At some point in the future, we will plant some flower meadows and kind of like big flower meadow borders throughout the grassland. That's something that will take some time, so it's not all going to happen in a day. But so far, I'm super pleased with how everything's coming along. We just took delivery of the, I told you guys I wanted to do these large kind of topiary balls next to all of the benches. Those have arrived. I've gone for a plant which is like a type of holly. Now, holly shouldn't be consumed in large quantities by horses. If they just have a little, it's not terrible, but they shouldn't be allowed to eat the whole bowl. So I'm trying to keep obviously all the plantings in there as horse friendly as possible, but that really limits your choices. And again, horses are not unsupervised in the arena, and actually they shouldn't even really maybe be able to reach these balls. But you guys are going to see us installing them and placing them in the next vlog coming up. But and I've received a lot of questions regarding the Unstable podcast and why there hasn't been an episode yet. The reason is that we're waiting on the sample of these mugs, but so that we can show you them. But it should be here like any day now. So hopefully sometime this week or along the weekend, you guys will be seeing that video come out. We have not forgotten, that's for sure. But that's it for all of the outdoor stuff. That's what we're up to. You guys have been caught up now. I hope you like it. I think the space is really coming together. Every person that has come so far on the property and seen it has talked about the pillars. The pillars have been like a true highlight of the space. I'm super happy with them, and especially because I can see them from the house. And it gives like a really nice little glimpse into the entrance. So far, super happy with that. Always love to hear your feedback, what you guys think, all that kind of stuff below. So drop a comment on any ideas you guys might have for the landscaping. It's fun to brainstorm together. But that's it for now. So I will catch you guys on the next vlog. Bye.